Hello and welcome back on the train to Supersonic Legend. Last episode, I finished my placement games and we barely made it to Grand Champ. With over 400 MMR remaining until I reach Supersonic Legend, it's obvious we have a ton of work to do. And the first step of this journey is to save up 5,000 points so that I can purchase a much needed coaching session. 5,000 points is going to take roughly 3 hours of training, and honestly, I've never been more excited to get better at Rocket League than now. By the way, you all left such nice comments in the last... Oh, wait, never mind. That's not the right one. But I did want to address a few things really quick. Most of you seem to be in the same spot as me. Maybe not with 12,000 hours recorded, but feeling stuck and asking if the mod is going to be public. And the answer is yes, it will be available to install, but not quite yet. RivQs, the maker of this mod, and I are making adjustments to it daily, and it's not quite polished yet. But I will announce when you can download it. But yeah, we have 5,000 points to get today. I've been told by my coach Ulti, who will be the person I get the coaching session from after I spend those 5,000 points, that the double tap playground is the best training pack out there, and I intend to master it. And a few days ago when I hopped into the training, something happened to me.
Hello, everyone. My voice is gone. Pollen in the south of US has destroyed me, but we're still here. I feel great. Other than how I sound. I probably sound like I smoked 800 cigarettes.
But honestly, there's nothing better to do than train Rocket League when you're not feeling well. But let's go forward and see if we can get some high-level double taps. And I'm not talking about the double taps that are kind of slow-paced and lame. I'm talking like fast double taps. The double taps you'd see in RLCS. That's the quality I'm holding myself to on these shots. And if I don't think that shot is quality enough, we redo it. By the way, there were a ton of comments, and most of them were about 1v1s and how they should be free and cost no points. 1v1s are definitely going to be important for me, and I didn't mention that every Monday is free 1v1 day. I can queue 1v1s all day long if I wanted to. This mod truly is amazing. Thank you, RivQs. But again, the points do not come free, and we need 5,000 of them. So for example, here's shot number 4. This is kind of the quality of shot I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be super clean, but like on shot number 7 here, I want it to be pretty high speed. And one thing Ulti told me, I need to be experimental with my movement. He stressed the fact that failing and experimenting with different positions will drastically increase my learning potential. Trying to be perfect or do a shot in only one way can hold you back. So as I'm going through these shots, I'm making sure to be free with these attempts. Basically, I take it as don't be so rigid, just have fun practicing and really focus.
Pretty much the same as the other training pack I was doing. I have to flip and keep upright. I got you.
Listening back to myself, it actually sounds like I have a problem with smoking or something, but I'm having a good time, and I feel like I'm learning a lot, honestly. I don't know why, but it feels like Rocket League is a whole new game for me.
There we go. Hey, okay. That was an hour to complete the pack with shots that I considered good. 3,000 points. I'm gonna go take a break. That was fun as hell though. All right, we have 2,000 points to go. It's a little bit later on in the day. I'm feeling a lot better. As you guys can hear, I actually found a little bit of my voice. Still need a bit to go, but we're gonna try again. Now that we've done it one time, it took me an hour last time to beat it. Let's see if we can beat it in a little bit quicker time.
Call me crazy, but I love this double tap playground training pack. There's gonna come a time where I hate my training and I'm not gonna wanna do it. So at the moment, while I still like what I'm doing, I figure it's best to just go in again. And honestly, now that I know all the shots, it's gonna be extra fun to be able to test myself to see if I can make the shots even better. All right, that entire pack took an hour, but I'm sure you all can see I'm at 5,000 points, which means it's time to buy a coaching session. Ulti, I need your help. 5,000 points, there it is. Let's do this. Let's get a move on.
Use pin pad to complete transaction.
But it is late at night and Ulti is not available for a session, so we're gonna have to wait until tomorrow. But in the meantime, I decided to go back into double tap playground, but I had the point system off because I was only working on shot 50. I wanted to get that Zen shot, and I did.
Dawson just fakes it out, leaves it for the man, the magician, the superstar. It's the signature god! Welcome to the age of
CBell. All jokes aside, my goal is to get a quick 1,000 points. I want to get a ranked game in before I have this lesson with Ulti, and maybe I can share him the replay and he could take a look at it. You guys are probably tired of this double tap playground training pack, but I gotta be honest, I've been doing double taps for easily over 3 hours now, and it's starting to feel really good. I don't know, things are just starting to click a little more. And there is 1,000 points. We have enough to do a ranked queue. I'm gonna play a quick casual game just to get a little more warmed up, but then we're gonna go into a ranked game. I wanna make sure I have a fresh replay for Ulti. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just need a little bit of boost. Oh, that was pretty cool, though. All right. Okay, that definitely is paying off, the double tap playground. I had a perfect touch. I just didn't realize I needed maybe 5 more boosts, and it was straight in, but it's still a goal. Let's go, man. Double tap playground is paying off. All right, let's try the one game. Here we go. First ranked game since the placement games, and one game before we have our coaching session. Maybe it'll be good to find or get this to my coach. He can look at the replay and make sure I'm not doing anything like really dumb. Turns out I did a lot of dumb things, which is good and bad. I mean, it's bad because I lost the game, but it is good because I can give this to Ulti and we can look over all of my mistakes. I'm excited to figure out defense a little better. I feel like I'm missing something crucial, and I hope that Ulti has that information for me.
How you doing?
I would like to formally introduce everyone to Ulti. I've known Ulti for a couple of years now. He has coached me in the past, and I really enjoy his coaching style. I truly believe that he is an underrated person in the coaching community, and his brain is just beautiful when it comes to Rocket League psychology and understanding. So he's going to be my primary coach, the person I message when I have problems, and the person that I'm going to be spending my 5,000 points on whenever I need a session. I may bring in some special guests here and there, but ideally, I want the information that I'm getting to come from one person so that it's all consistent. And I can tell you guys right now that this first session, quite possibly, could be the only session I need to get the Supersonic Legend. That's how important the information is that he's about to tell us.
Interesting so far. It feels like there's a lot of panic mode going on where you're just kind of rushing yourself in some way or another. So something I'm noticing is that you're not really accounting for any nose control from the opponents or your teammates. So for example, right, we'll show you where the opponents have a bad angle. So they have a bad angle right now. They have nothing going on. Now, yes, they have a double tap, but they have, technically speaking, nothing directly on net. Here's the thing. If that goes bottom left, you are getting scored on 9 times out of 10, right? Because the biggest mistake was that you pushed for this pad after bad recovery. Yeah. You don't have a choice to go for this pad anymore. You have to start pushing through back post. So look at this. You sent it to them, and what's the first thing they did with their nose control? Was it good or bad? It's pretty bad, right?
Yeah,
but what are you doing? You're rushing yourself before you even see how they play on it. But what if they had bad nose control and you're waiting on that play and you stay right here and the same thing happens? They would have jumped. So because of that, they only get to use a flip, right? They have no momentum. So none of that would go in their favor. And we would still be behind the play so that we can still advance it. That's the difference here. You're not making progress effectively because you're basically putting yourself out of the play.
Ulti has mentioned nose control a few times so far. I want to clarify what nose control is. To quote Ulti directly, he says, "Nose control is a technically more advanced way of reading body language of a car. The problem with reading body language itself, in my opinion, is that it can make you scared of things that don't actually exist. Many of you, I'm sure, have heard of car language. It's basically reading your opponents and teammates. Oftentimes, car language can be misread because if you're looking at the whole car, their physical location can be correct, but their nose could be completely disoriented from an efficient play. What Ulti wants me to start looking for is the actual nose of the car, and if the player has good control or not. If they don't, you can punish. And punishing doesn't always mean challenging, but sometimes waiting.
If they're like aerialing up to the sidewall and they have to like take 2 or even 3 steps to get it towards your net, then it's a trash angle. We don't have to go fight them on it. Like, they can just throw it away because they're going to.
The coaching session continued onward with this principle in mind. And I gotta be honest with you all, the concept of identifying nose control from my opponents is not easy to grasp at first. But I'm hoping over the course of the series, I will get better at it, and you can watch alongside me, and we can understand it together. I want to give a huge thanks to Ulti for the session. It was a well-spent 5,000 points. And by the way, Ulti is available for coaching on Metafy. His link is in the description. The dude's a mastermind. If you want coaching, he's your guy.
Ulti talks about nose control. I want to go and just experiment in a casual doubles. I'm not going to worry too much about my mechanics. In fact, this is actually a new day. I had that lesson last night, so my mechanics are likely going to be pretty rough, along with my internet. I just want to look at nose control and just take a look at what people are doing. Like really just staring at noses here. Just taking a look at everyone's nose. I knew he was beat. I think before I wouldn't even challenge right there. Let's keep it low here. Yeah. when in doubt, boys, drop the ball off your head and yeah. Okay. I mean, I didn't learn anything there. I knew he was like obviously defending, but it's wait. This dude's a watcher. It's been great. He's going. Oh no, dude. Okay. This is why we're doing it in casual, cause yeah.
I got into another casual game, and this game, we were met with our first good read of the opponent's nose control, and I did something that I know I would not have done otherwise if it wasn't for Ulti's session. Oh, that's it. I saw the vision. I saw the guy's nose control. I feel like I would never have made that move in a real game. Let's go. All right, I can see this paying off as I get better at it. This recent session with Ulti has completely changed my motivation. I really want to get better at understanding nose control. Getting better at mechanics is another thing I want to get better at. I just want to get really good. I want to get so good at Rocket League that getting Supersonic Legend is almost easy. It's kind of crazy to say, but that's my objective. So we're going to just continue getting better at nose control, and we're going to get better at our mechanics. And while in our next casual game, we ran into a guy named Battle Sheep. This guy knows who I am, and he's excited for the series. Shout out to you, Battle Sheep. You're the man. Yep. That's why we're training, guys, right there. That's so clean. That is straight up from Double Tap Playground and Kevpert's dodge control. All right, I had a thought, and maybe it's crazy. I don't care. If you look at the upper right, I have 2,200 points. I want 10,000. I want 10,000 points. I want to be able to go into rank 10 times in a row at least and see if I can get some wins. By the time I actually get 10,000 points, we should be completely de-rusted and honestly in pretty good shape to win a lot of games. I'm getting increasingly curious about if the training I'm doing is going to translate to ranked. And with Ulti's session fresh in my mind, I want to get into ranked as soon as possible. So join me on the next 4 or 5 hours of training. It's going to be a good one. All right, it has been about an hour or so. We have 3,300 points. I've been working on Kevpert's dodge control a lot, as you guys have seen. I feel like this is the training pack that will get me to Supersonic Legend. If I can master all of these shots, I have no question in my mind that I will deserve SSL. By the way, part of the reason why I want to get to 10,000 points is because I have bad internet this week. I'm traveling with my wife. We're on the road for her golf tournaments, and I think we're in some random town in Louisiana with really bad internet. So this is me trying to play a 2v2 game, and clearly it's not working that well. So yeah, 10,000 points partly is because I want to play a lot of ranked games later on, and partly because I can't play ranked games even if I wanted to right now. All right, this may look like I'm getting a little bit distracted, and I kind of am, but I really want to do something kind of cool as I work up to 10,000 points. Once I get this shot figured out in the training pack here, I will show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, yeah, this seems perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so the inspiration comes from Nippo. This dude got an insane double flip reset into net, and I really want to learn how to do this. I don't know if I'm going to actually get it before 10,000 points. Probably not, but his transition from the corner to the air was so sleek. If I can just get that part down, I'll be feeling good. This could take me all night. I could get to 10,000 points before I get even close to this. That was kind of the cleanest setup to the halfway part. That was the pop at the end. That was a crazy flip reset. That's it! That's pretty close. It's not identical, but it's pretty close. I will take that. I thought I wasn't gonna get anywhere near before 10,000 points. Let's go! You'd think I'd take a break after hitting a shot like that, but no, I really want 10,000 points, and I'm feeling so good hitting shots that I haven't hit ever before. In just a little while longer, like an hour and a half of training, which is kind of a lot, we hit 10,000 points. We are ready. Next episode, we are gonna play a lot of ranked. I didn't expect to be feeling this good with my mechanics this quickly into the series. I know I have so much more to do, but I'm progressing so fast, it kind of feels like noob gains at the gym. But guys, I think we can get Supersonic Legend. I really, really think so. Maybe the motivation's kind of high right now. I don't care. I will see you in the next episode.